Very good morning to our listeners. Hope you all had a great evening. A quick look around the markets then ahead of the North American trading session, and general risk-averse tone observed across the board throughout this morning. Starting off with the Asian session, we did see a bit of reversal of the gains in the equity markets from yesterday. This has come as Asian participants reacted to that Xinhua press article that China would not be looking to conduct any further stimulus, and definitely not to the tune and size of what we saw injected in 2008 crisis. As such then, we've seen those lower markets and equity markets in Europe followed suit and have continued that downward trend throughout the trading day. This has come as attention continues to surround the Spanish economy in particular. Spanish banks showing some significant declines, particularly still Bankia, and the Italian economy also widely in focus given 5 and 10 year bond auctions today, which managed to sell roughly around the midpoint to slightly above that in the amount sold, so not at the top end of the indicative size as we've come somewhat accustomed to of late. We had rising yields and generally softer cover ratios, and this did come amongst rumours of poor auctions, and as such then we've seen some rewidening in the 10-year government peripheral bond yield spreads. The likes of Spain in particular continues to trade above that uncomfortable 500 level, a Euro era record wide we now sit at 537. The domestic 10-year Spanish and Italian bond yields are up around 20 basis points on the day, so continued sharp increases, and all this giving a bid tone through the Bund future as we've gone through the session. That currently resides up at session highs and has dragged the T-note future up with it. In terms of the yield curve in Germany, record lows we've seen this morning in the 2s, the 10s and the 30 year. As such then, the currency markets, a general flight to quality into the greenback. The dollar index trading up around 0.25% has weighed on commodity prices and in turn has affected the likes of the Canadian dollar and the Australian dollar, given as well that spot gold and silver trade lower in the precious metals. And the euro currency seen generally softer across the board for the time being. Looking in terms of the rest of the calendar, we'll continue to eye this European situation, particularly the US's interpretation with these ever-increasing yields in Europe, and also with Italy and Spain seemingly being dragged into the situation with the Greek crisis still ongoing ahead of these June 17th elections. Pending sales, that's pending new home sales, will be the key thing to look out for at 3 o'clock London time for the US markets. But for the moment, that's it from me, so have yourself a great trading day.